Well, I was standing on stage trying to sing, and I couldn't, and I kept, I do my vocal exercises before I go on the show, start the show, and they used to make me get really into a good voice, and somehow it wasn't happening. I was struggling with pitch. I didn't have any color that I could bring into my voice. I got to the point where I was basically really shouting and barking. Well, there's nothing wrong with your larynx, the muscles are working fine. Well, it turned out I had Parkinson's disease, and of course with Parkinson's disease there's nothing wrong with the muscle, but there's no phone lines between your brain and the muscle, so you can't get the message to work. Because I didn't know it really wasn't fair to charge people money to see me bark. So that was the end of that. I just went, I'd had 2 shoulder surgeries in a row, so I thought that was why my hand was shaking. And I've had a lot of back injuries over the years. It's going to really make your back hurt. So, trying to figure out, somebody said it's like Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, and it sort of is. You wake up in the morning, you just don't know what in the heck's going to happen. Like, I take a certain kind of medicine. I don't take any of the pharmaceutical drugs for it yet because I don't like them. They give bad side effects, but I'm taking a certain kind of medicine, a natural medicine, and it wears off after about 3 hours, and you just never, you just kind of stiffen up and you start shaking a little bit. It's just, it's the hardest thing, is to try to decide what time to take it and figure out what you're going to do, how to plan my day. I have to plan it with Parkinson's in mind. Well, I never know what's going to happen to my brain. I used to have a really good memory, and I could just read something and I could just give it back to you verbatim. My dad had a great memory, my grandfather had a great memory. But with Parkinson's, that really bothers me, because I love words, and I love to describe things cleanly, and I like to play with words, but sometimes they just run away and hide, and I can't find. I couldn't sing, because I used to always sing. I would sing in the car, and I would sing walking down the street, and I was singing in the shower. And I did a lot of internal singing, like little tiny singing that you wouldn't even be able to hear, but I would be, and I don't even do that anymore, because I just don't have those colors. I don't have any colors in my paint box.